Hello and welcome to another session of Kitsch Witch Tarot, where we're kitschy and we're witchy. Okay, let's get into this now. I have new cards. As some of you may have noticed, I have some seasonal cards. My altar has changed for the season and the holidays and the winter that's upon us, and the winter weather certainly already is upon us. And so I start out pulling a card from Froggy's Self-Care, as most of you know by now. And then also is Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle. I pulled one of these. And I pulled a Moonology also for phases of the moon. The moon is very relevant to Kitsch Witch. So it's all intertwined with my energy and my theme and just basically my craft. So I've drawn those cards already and put them in here with little froggies. The first one I drew, this time I drew the other card for the waxing moon. This one's more specific because we are waxing crescent moon right now, going towards the full moon. And it says, have faith in your dreams, because they're manifesting during this time where every day the moon's energy gets greater and greater and greater until it culminates to the full moon. Have faith in your dreams because they're being manifested. That's Moonology. Wisdom for today. And then the Season of the Witch Yule Edition, Yuletide Oracle. Today's message is squirrel medicine, and this one came out on its own. Squirrel medicine. Pitter patter, plan ahead, keep silent your path's desire. No eyes or ears shall see you coming, a well-deserved reveal. There's a lot to be said for staying in the background and doing your own thing, being underestimated, just kind of going unnoticed. There's a lot to be said about that. It's a great strategy. It's a great tactic. Squirrel medicine. Okay, and then last but not least, little Froggy tells us today his wisdom is, her wisdom, his, her, I say that figuratively, genderless, timeless, for the divine. I am on my own timeline. I will not compare my journey to anyone else's. We are all on our own timeline. We must not compare our journey to anyone else's. There was a time, even the loftiest of us was at the bottom where we knew nothing. So just because you've gained more wisdom and knowledge and experience doesn't mean you're better than anyone else. Everybody gets there on their own time. Everyone's on their own timeline. Do not compare yours to anyone else's. And don't let anyone else compare theirs to yours. It's just false, false, false to do that. Okay, here we go. There's our 3 wisdom cards for the day. Set them over here, out of the way. Yes, I'm a poet and I know it. Now, my big surprise for today is my most exciting find of all my 7 new decks I've acquired recently. Christina Ricci's Cat Full of Spiders Tarot Deck and Guidebook. She designed this herself. Christina Ricci, she's an actress. She's my favorite actress. She's wonderful. The cards are all illustrated of her. They're all her in different roles that she's played in movies and television. And it's just wonderful. It's just this, it looks like a book, and there's raised embellishments, and I just love her, and I just love cats. And look at this cat full of spiders. How kitschy and witchy is this? This is the find of the season, right? Okay, so let's open her up. Yeah, it's magnet closure. Cat full of spiders. And this was absolutely designed by Christina Ricci. There's a forward for the whole deck on the back, I believe. Okay, and then here, let's do this. Get that safety string out of there. Now we're going to put her book in there. And we're going to put you to the side right now, Christina Ricci. And I'm going to start with her deck just by shuffling and seeing what the divine consciousness has to say to its divine conscious counterpart. What say the source divine to us, the collective consciousness? Two of Cups. Two of Cups. That's partnership, could be love, any kind of endeavor of two people. Two of Cups. Cups is love, emotions. So it does suggest that. The World. Number 21. The World is a card of culmination. So some endeavor, collaboration that you've been involved in, looks like it's culminating. It looks like it's culminating to it's some kind of completion. So let's keep going. Cat full of spiders. What say you to the Divine Collective today? Okay, to the Cups in the World. That's an interesting combination. So two cups typically is love, partnership, but it could mean business too. Okay, Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands next. Okay, Knight of Wands. Wands are action, manifestation. Okay, the Knight is the bringer of. So Knight of Wands is a card of action, swift action. Could possibly just mean fast manifestation. We are in a time where what we are thinking and intending and all these things is manifesting quickly. It's not taking a long time like it used to. It's almost instant manifestation for some of us, so be careful what you think. Be careful of your thoughts. Guard your thoughts. Okay, the Empress. You're in the Empress energy. Alrighty. And then the next one, the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. You're just kind of hanging on, just sitting on something, not really making a move one way or another. We'll get three more cards and then we'll read them. Okay. What's going on for the Divine Collective they need to know? The next one is the Four of Cups. Okay. Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the card of turning something down, rejecting something. You have three cups, and there's a fourth being handed to you that you're just rejecting. Maybe you're trading something for something better, you know, to turn something down in order to keep the three that you do have. So, Four of Cups. That's the energy of the Four of Cups. Not every hand that offers you a cup is a good hand or a good cup. You have to discern, discriminate. Maybe we'll put all these cards together soon once I get two more out of tarot. Okay. Well, we got Nine of Pentacles, which is a great card. Nine of Pentacles. You are sovereign in your glory, standing in your own power. So that's a good card to pop up anytime. Alright, now you want to give me a whole bunch. But we're going to take them all. They all went. Let's see, how many more was it? Just, oh, I can't take all those. We can't take all those. It's too many. So we're just going to take the two that landed up face. Which are those two? Okay. So we will take two more. We needed one more, we'll take two more. I was stuck. New cards tend to stick. Okay. So then, Seven of Pentacles. Okay, you got the Seven of Pentacles next, and the Seven of Pentacles is about your harvest and reaping your harvest. On the Rider Waite, it's the guy standing there, you know, with his leaning up against his rake or his hoe and just looking at the pentacles on the tree. So it's about harvesting what you planted. And then we have Strength. The last card that came up out of the deck, Strength. That's obviously one of the roles she played. I'm not familiar with all her roles. I'm going to have to start watching them though. She's a wonderful actress, and her with her little black kitty card. Strength. Okay. Okay, so let's read these real quick and then let's get some oracle cards laid down. Let's see what the bottom of this is. Ooh, love it. On the bottom is the Ten of Pentacles. Let me show you this. And it is the Christmas theme one. He's hanging all his pentacles on his tree. 3 stockings hanging over the fire, waiting for Santa Claus. So that was, pardon me, the bottom card to all of this. So this, I haven't put it together yet, but it looks pretty good. Pardon me. Okay, so you have got this collaboration. It's cups. It could be love, affection. This collaboration, and let's just look at. I like to look at when these cards are different. I like to consider the depictions in the reading also. Okay, so you have 2 little brunette hair girl, little blonde hair girl. One is frowning, one is smiling. You got a cat that's chewing on something. I can't quite tell. A snake, something. 2 of Cups. Anyway, some kind of collaboration. 2 of Cups. Cups suggest love and romance. And then you have the World. So there's this auspicious card. It's an Indian card. You got the World in your hand, whatever this collaboration is. And it's swiftly coming to fruition with the Knight of Wands. It's swift action that you've manifested. And you're in your Empress energy. I can't say much more than that. You are in the Empress energy, and she embodies all 4 of the queens. Like all 4 of the kings embody the Emperor. Okay, and then now you've got the 4 of Pentacles, and you're just kind of resting on your laurels. You're just kind of, you know what, you're there, you're in this Empress energy, and you're just sitting there hanging on to it. Protecting it. 4 of Cups. Okay, look at the little kitty cats. 4 of Cups, yeah. Traditionally, the 4 of Cups is you have 3 cups. A 4th is being handed to you, and you're rejecting it. It's kind of like you're disillusioned, and you can't see that it's being offered, or you don't want the cup that's being offered. In this case, she's got 1 cup in her hand and 3 in front of her, and 4 cats licking from behind her. So, and it also just suggests maybe it's raining. In my creative mind, it looks like it's raining. So you got 4 cups there. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles. You are independent, you are sovereign, you are wealthy, you are closed out the cycle and of success, and you are there now, and you can afford to sit with 1 cup and not worry about all the rest sitting around you. You have plenty. You don't need to sit there and hoard them anymore like this card does. You don't need to hoard your pentacles anymore, because you have an abundance of them, and this is what this card is, abundance. And then the last card, the 7 of Pentacles, is the card of harvesting. So you harvest this abundance for yourself. And then the last card that popped out, strength. So it just puts an exclamation point after everything. Strength. You have the strength. You have been strong, and this is why all this has happened. And this is why the bottom card here, there's your ending. 10 of Pentacles, happily ever after. You got the 9 of Pentacles here, 10 of Pentacles there. Can't ask for much more than that. Okay, we're going to use the Kipperish deck, and we're going to see what's going on. Because, you know, there's got to be some backstory here. I mean, you're doing well now, the energy is great, and Sagittarius season and all that, and it's turned. Let's see what the Kipperish deck has to say. Do you have to clarify anything about this, Kipperish? I don't really see any contradictions necessarily. Why don't you tell me what those 2 of Cups, what's the 2 of Cups mean? Okay. 2 of Cups, first card, unexpected money. As soon as I asked, it answered. Unexpected money. So you got something going on where something unexpected is coming to you. Unexpected money. Okay. It's a great season for unexpected money, isn't it? Okay, now how about the World? What's the World card mean in this particular reading? Verify, clarify. Keeper's deck with the World card. Clarify the World card. What you got? Okay, so the World card, we got several cards. I only assume they're in order. Commitment. Okay, the World card, he's got this 2 of Cups here. and you've got unexpected money, and then you've got commitment. So maybe there's a new partnership, romance, marriage. Then you've got priest, number 71. Priest. Knight of Wands. Manifesting. You're a priest, or high priest, or high priestess. You've manifested this, see? What is the number on 3? Commitment is 3. Okay, so it's 2 people willing to stay together. That's the 3rd energy. It's 3. Opposition. Ooh, number 8. Okay, well, some opposition. You're in the Empress energy, so there's always going to be opposition. You've always got haters when you're in that kind of energy. Just happened to me yesterday. Out of the blue, this person went out of their way to just bully me and try to insult me as best they could, and it was just bizarre. I'm starting to think there's a lot of AI accounts out there that just do this to people who are flagged. Nice guy, number 61, which is a 7, which is the Chariot. It means energy. Nice guy. You got a nice guy or girl around here. Okay. You got a nice guy or girl. Oh, I knew there were 2. Okay, there's one before there. There's a new deck, so they say. Excuse me. Sweetheart. There's a sweetheart in your life. Or you're the sweetheart. One of the 2. You're the sweetheart, or there's a sweetheart in your life. And look at this nice guy. He's also a nice guy. Okay. Maybe you got a lot of guys. You don't have to take every offer because you got a lot of guys coming around. Or girls. Chakras. Number 57, which is a 12, which is a hangman. Chakras. Balance those chakras. Okay. Chakras is a 7. This is a 7. 7 of Pentacles. 7 chakras. Alright. Okay. What else you got to say? What do you say about the Strength card? The last card. Strength card. What do you got to say about that? The last card that popped out was a Strength card. You got anything to say about that? Kipper-ish. Tell me about the Strength card. And it's 3. And what does it mean? Okay. Pathway. You have a bright new pathway that leads to sunshine. See that? Strength. New pathway. One more. Those 4 of Pentacles. Elaborate on that 4 of Pentacles card for me, please. It indicates that the person is just sitting there and kind of protecting what they have and not moving. What does it have to say? Message. Maybe you're waiting on a message. Maybe you're waiting on a message. Number 7, which is the Chariot again, which is the 3rd 7. My goodness. 7 chakras, the 7 of Pentacles. I mean, the number of the chakra card isn't 7, but it's 7 chakras. And now message is 7, so that's interesting. Okay. Alright, here. A couple more, and then we're going to get the Ah Hell Not. I haven't trotted out the Ah Hell Not, and I miss it. Okay, love offer. This is the last one we'll do. Cavsic. Love offer. Oh, look at that. Love offer. Because you have a new pathway. And you're strongly in that Empress energy. Yes. Indeed. Okay. Okay. Oh, hell no. Well, as you know, the energy the past 2 or 3 months, since August anyway, but yeah, since around August, late August, September, the energy has just been kind of, you know, chaotic. Like there's just been conflict. And of course it says you're gonna, you know, of course the divine protected, so you're gonna come out ahead. But now the cards are showing, yeah, that really we're there. We're in a 9-year, which 9s are endings. I get a lot of 9 cards coming up, which mean endings. People are closing out cycles, which is what 9 cards mean. They're closing out a cycle. It's a 9-year. The end of the 9-year, which is a double ending. We're at the end of a year. That's an ending year. And yeah, people are manifesting quickly now. Things are speeding up. Things are happening. What do you have to say to us now? I don't know. Give us the unvarnished reality. Excuse me. Okay, here you go. The bar is not just low, it's in hell. Raise it like your rent depends on it. You're out there clapping because they didn't lie this time. Darling, bare minimum behavior is not an achievement, it's a baseline. And These readings show that you've already overcome all this. So here we go. You deserve flowers, not confusion. If love feels like a riddle wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in an anxiety attack, it ain't love. You deserve clarity, not chaos. Get you someone who buys bouquets, not excuses. Yeah, and you have. You've done that. So the bottom of that is you changed your whole vibe to be easier for them. Ew. They said you're too much, too loud, too sensitive, and now you're quieter and sadder. Guess what? That's not love, that's shrinking for scraps. Well, we don't do that. We haven't done that. Yeah, hell no, it isn't resonating with us, and that's good, because that means you have risen above those conflicts. So I'm going to take out What's the News. This is also a really good deck. Pardonnez-moi. What's the news? Okay. What's the news, guys? What's the news? What do you have to tell my lovely divine collective today about their end of the year and closing out cycles and knowing their magic and their power and all these wonderful things? Finding Kitsch Witch Tarot. I guarantee you, in the long run, you will be happy. I have a lot to share with you. Okay, what's the news? Sippin'. Nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. Well, there's always people that do that, and this could be what this is. We never covered her, did we? The opposition. Opposition's always going to want to do that. The more light you shine, it not only attracts other light, but it attracts creatures of the darkness too, because, you know, if you're in darkness, of course you're going to be attracted to light, whether you embrace it or not. You're still going to be attracted to it, so beware. Not every knock on the door is friendly. Lucky break, 4-leaf clover, good fortune, good things coming, turning point. That's what I wanted to see, because that is where this is going. That is where this whole reading's been going. So I got one more. We're gonna see what the Truth Oracle deck has to say, and I think we're going to close this out. It's just another repeat, basically, of last reading. It's all good, just different cards. The Truth. Tell us the Truth Oracle deck. See? The Truth. People like to see what the backs look like. I know I do. Truth Oracle deck. Okay, let's wrap this up for the Divine Collective for this session. What do you have to say? Truth Oracle. What's your truth? Speak your truth now or forever hold your peace. Divine Collective, this early winter, early holiday season. Well, let's hope everybody's doing well out there. Staying warm, because even where I live, where it's warm and sunny most of the year, it's still been cold and cloudy, which I love. But it does feel like winter time, okay? Rose, passionate love, thorns, short. Rose. Take that as it resonates. Single. Isolation, independent, alone. I'm sure that applies to a lot of people. There's a couple more. You have to say yes. This is a new deck, and so I'm almost as surprised as you are at what comes up, because I haven't seen all of them yet. Sometimes I look at every card of the deck, and other times I just have so many. I wait and let myself be surprised. So this is one deck where we'll mostly be surprised. I will mostly be just as surprised as you. Pardon me, they always want to fall. Every reader does that. They always want to fall. Okay. There's three. First one is roll the dice. Take a chance. Risk. Leap of faith. First time I've seen this card. That's a cool one. Take it as it resonates. Pet. Dog, cat, animal friends. Mine is sleeping right now, or you would definitely have heard from her. And look for investigation, explore, search. Seek and ye shall find. So make sure you're seeking for things that are good and that you want to find, because you can't unring a bell. Believe me, once you find something out, you can never unsee it. Sometimes it's a good thing to find out things, and sometimes it's not. The bottom card, once again, law. Lawyer, judge, police. So something about law may be going on in your life. Alright guys, well, I think that's everything that we have to say on this reading. Thank you for being here. Take everything as it resonates, and there'll be more readings, more to come, more wonderful kitschy witchy things to come. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Ciao for now.